Hi, my name is Deveron, and in this video, I'm going to share with you how you can keep a full pipeline for your wholesaling or house flipping business. Now, before I start, I just want to stress the importance of keeping a full pipeline because having a full pipeline in your business is really going to make or break your business. It's going to determine if your business is successful or if it's going to fail. So it's very important to keep a full pipeline. And that being the case, you should definitely listen and pay attention on some of these gems I'm about to drop you on how you can keep a full pipeline in your business. So, the first way to keep a full pipeline in your business is by cold calling. I love cold calling because you know instantly if a seller wants to sell their property or not. Versus direct mail, it's gonna be more of a delay. You're not gonna know if that person wants to sell their property immediately. Usually you have to wait for a certain amount of time until they call you. Whereas cold calling, you pick up the phone and you know. Also, cold calling doesn't take as much in marketing dollars. You know, you can use your own cell phone, and it doesn't cost you a lot of money, which I also like too. So some of the lists that you will want to call to fill your pipeline will be foreclosures. Foreclosures are good because these are people that are behind in mortgage payments. So they're going to need someone to come along and either assume the mortgage or just outright buy the property. They're going to want this taken care of before their property is auctioned. Another list are tax delinquents. All right, these people are behind in property taxes, and they also need someone to come along and purchase the property so their property doesn't go to auction because they haven't paid their taxes. So every single person that owns a piece of real estate has to pay property taxes. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. You'll be surprised by how many people don't know that they have to pay property taxes once their mortgage is paid off. They think once their mortgage is paid off, then that's it. So look up tax delinquents. Another list is absentee owners. Absentee owners are people who own a piece of real estate, own a property, and they either don't live in the state of the property they own. I'm an absentee owner, or they don't live in the property. So absentee owners are great. Another name for them are tired landlords. All right, so they've owned the property for a while and are tired of the tenants and the constant upkeep and maintenance, and they just want to sell the property. All right, you want to be calling these people. These are great leads to call because you can definitely get them at a discount because landlords, being a landlord comes with a lot of headache and responsibility, and they just want to kind of just get rid of the property and not have to worry about it anymore. All right, another lead source that you can call to fill your pipeline will be probates. Now, this is my personal favorite. By the way, probates are leads of people who are going through the probate process, which is a process that you have to go through to inherit a piece of property from a family relative that passed away. So, for example, say your father died and he had a single family property that he's owned for many, many years, then you being the heir or the beneficiary will inherit that property. Now, all the properties that are inherited sometimes come with issues, whether it be they may be delinquent in taxes or there may be a foreclosure on the property, come with liens or violations. And once that property is inherited, that person that inherited the property don't want those issues. They don't know how to take care of the issue and it's just a headache. So then they would rather just sell the property. And that's where you come along, cold call probate leads and ask if they want to sell their inherited property to you. And you'll be amazed of how many people that inherit properties that just want to sell and get rid of those properties. So these are great leads. They do take a little bit of time to turn because the probate process it can be a lengthy process. However, there are some really great deals in probate leads. Great deals. I've made a fortune on probate leads. Have a lot of rental properties off probate leads, flipped a lot of houses off probate leads, and wholesaled a bunch of houses off probate leads. So this is my personal favorite. So another great lead source to use to fill your pipeline would be real estate agents. All right. Real estate agents are great resources because they are looking for deals just like you. And if you establish great relationships with real estate agents, then your pipeline is going to stay full because they have a plethora of deals that they are trying to sell. And those deals that they are trying to sell, you're trying to buy. So make sure you establish relationships with real estate agents. Don't just establish a relationship with one. It's okay to have relationships with multiple agents because these agents are going to have access to deals that you may not be able to get to, direct to seller. So a way that you can establish relationships with agents is to pick up the phone and call active leads or active listings. If you don't have access to the MLS, that's okay. You can go on Zillow, Trulia, or Realtor.com. These are great websites you can use to find real estate agents who have their listings active, and just pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I saw that you have this listing on 123 Main Street. I'm not necessarily interested in this one, but if you have anything else, please take down my number. This is my buying criteria, etc. Okay, so just pick up the phone and call active listings. Pick up the phone and call closed listings as well. So the closed listings are going to be listings that have already sold. So if you see a property that was completely renovated, completely fixed up, just see the real estate agent that had it listed before it closed. Okay, so all you have to do is call that real estate agent and say, hey, like I saw that you sold this property. It's now all fixed up and everything. Just wanted to know, if you had anything else like that. Or just call the listing agent on the closed listing and say, hey, like I know you're representing this investor who has this property listed and is sold. Do you have anything else just like, what you listed? I'm also an investor. Can you add me to your buyer's sheet? You know what I mean? Like, just pick up the phone, actively talk to real estate agents within the market, and it's inevitable you'll find a deal. You will find a deal, but you have to pick up the phone and you have to call these real estate agents and you have to establish relationships. Lastly, go to meetups, so real estate agent meetups and events. All right, they have these all over the city. I guarantee they have these events and meetups all over the city of whatever market you're in. All right. Go to these places, show your face, introduce yourself, say, hi, I'm an investor, I flip houses, or if you're a wholesaler, hi, I work with investors who flip houses. If you have any deals, here's my card. All right, you just have to get yourself out there. You have to meet these agents, establish relationships with these agents, and your pipeline will always be full. Another lead source, okay, are wholesalers. All right. So you have cold calling, you have real estate agents, and you have wholesalers. All right. So these wholesalers, even if you are a wholesaler, it's still great to establish relationships with other wholesalers. Okay. It will actually make it a lot easier to wholesale, especially if you're just starting. However, you are not going to make the amount of money, basically a bigger spread on deals, because you are sharing or JVing with other wholesalers. So remember that. So you're kind of sacrificing If you want quick money, all right, something easy, yeah, establish relationship with wholesalers, and that way they send you deals and you can send deals to end buyers or go direct to seller. But wholesalers, but to keep a full pipeline, it's great to establish relationship with wholesalers. And how you can find these wholesalers are through Facebook groups. I mean, they're all over Facebook. So look up a Facebook group in your market. Just go on, type in wholesalers or JV partners, JV wholesalers, cash buyers, whatever the case may be on Facebook groups. And you will see so many groups of wholesalers basically coming together and trying to do deals. It's great because you are in a space with like-minded people. However, you can get in trouble. I'm just going to be honest with you. If you're trying to wholesale a deal and you put it out there on Facebook, and it's going to be passed around throughout the entire market, all right, which can definitely hurt you. But if you're just starting out and like I said, you want to get that full pipeline going, so you're always seeing deals, then I do recommend Facebook groups. Also, just like real estate agent meetups, they have RIA meetups, or real estate meetups. All right. You want to go to these meetups just like they are real estate agent meetups. All right. They have meetups for investors and wholesalers. So you want to go to meetup.com or Facebook. All right. And it doesn't have to be digital. They go to brick and mortar places and they meet up and they talk about their deals. All right. They talk about what they have coming up and they just collaborate. So that's what you want to do to fill your pipeline. All right. So this last source is kind of a gem. All right. This last source can definitely get you a lot of leads to make sure you have a full pipeline. And I bet that actually I know for a fact that people don't do this. A lot of people don't do this. But if you have the gall to do this, I guarantee you will get the best deals. All right. But you're going to have to do it. A lot of people don't do it. And what that is, all right, it's establishing relationships with probate attorneys and divorce attorneys. Okay? If you can establish relationships with these type of attorneys, these attorneys see assets, properties, deals come in and out of their office all day, every day. They come across their desk all day, every day. And they have to find people to resolve issues for people who are in foreclosure, tax delinquent, absentee owners. They have to resolve these issues. So that's where you come in and you introduce yourself as a problem solver. Okay? Hi, my name is Devron. I buy houses, I pay cash, I take over the taxes, I take over foreclosures, any liens or violations I take care of. I pay cash, I buy as is. Probate attorneys and divorce attorneys, they need people like us. So when they have clients who are going through a divorce who need to get rid of a property immediately, or going through probate and need to get rid of a property once the probate's done, we come in and we solve that issue. If you can go door to door and introduce yourself face to face to these probate attorneys, it will change your entire business. I promise you it will. Because these attorneys, like I said, they come across so many people who are in need of selling their house and selling it quick, selling it fast, selling it cash. They need cash deals. They need people to take over whatever issue the property has. These probate attorneys need people like us to do so. So If you can master all of these, but mainly this one, if you can master this, your business will change. And you will always have a full pipeline because they will send you deal after deal after deal, especially if you close these deals and make them as stress-free and smooth as possible. You will always have deals in your pipeline, okay? So just a brief overview, make sure you're cold call every day. Reach out to real estate agents every day. Reach out to wholesalers every day. And make sure you're reaching out to probate and divorce attorneys every day. If you want, send emails, do an email marketing campaign. All right, you can do that. You can do a direct mail marketing campaign. All right, or you can just do door. Just go to their office and door knock. Introduce yourself, introduce your business. All right? Just make sure you're keeping a full pipeline by doing all of these, and you will be successful in your wholesaling and house flipping business. My name is Devron. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel, and I hope you got value out of this, and I'll see you next video.